So there was another question, write a short note on law reports. Okay, so there are different types of law reports that we see. Okay, so there was this question, write a short note on law reports. So law reports are published records. Okay, when we say reports, these are published documents. So these are published records of a judicial decision that is cited by lawyers, judges for their use as precedent in subsequent cases. The report of a decision ordinarily contains the title of the case, statement of facts, giving rise to litigation, and history of the court, etc. It also mentions in detail the judgment. Okay, so all those details we get in the law report for different cases, and that is very helpful while citing it for as a precedent, or while arguing in order to strengthen your case. You can make use of it. There are different forms and types of law reports. Okay, first one we have is on the basis of length and language. Full text law reports. So these reports incorporate the entire judgment that has been given by the court, along with a head note which includes summary of the judgment. These reports are often cited in preference to summary reports. So when we talk about full text report, so when we say summary, it's like one person read the entire judgment and he would write a summary maybe in 500 to 1000 pages, wherein a lot of information gets missing, like details of the case, what arguments and all that things get missing because they need to narrow it down. But when we talk about full text law reports, it provides for all the details, entire judgment is there, everything is there. Apart from that, in short, starting, they would mention the judgment summary also, that this is what happened in this particular case, and after that, the entire decision would be there. Like that, details are provided. So if you want to simply understand what this matter is all about, you can read the summary. After that, you can go into the details of it. So full text law reports we have. Also, there are summary reports. Summary reports are those law reports which only include summary of the case as seen in Law Digest. These are also comparatively less formal as compared to full text report, because in full text report, entire judgment exactly it is being provided. But when we talk about summary, it is like very easy to understand, in a very easy to understand language. It is narrated just like a story, that this is what happened, this is how court said, this is what court has given decision. Report
like Keshavananda Bharati case have more than 1100 pages, ma'am. But summary, like if you found less summary, no, ma'am, like summary, it's very good. It comes under like 40 pages.
Yes. Correct.
Yes, ma'am.
So even there might be some summaries which are even narrower, which just explains that this is what matter was. These are the things that are being included, right? So depends, summary also, it might be like they try to explain everything, or sometimes it might be like in very short, they just give you an idea about what this case is all about. Okay, so sometimes people find it difficult to understand a certain case, what is the judgment, what it is saying, because judgments are like too long. So in such cases, you can first read the summary report, and after that you go into the detailing. There it becomes easier to understand. That's why sometimes you would see full text law reports, it would contain a summary. After that, only details are provided, so that before going into the details, you have an idea what this case is all about, and you don't get confused altogether. Okay, then reports may also be classified on the basis of whether they are official or privately published. So there are official reports and non-official reports. Official reports are those reports which are published by authorities. They are not very popular even today, since they are updated slowly and often quite expensive. One such official law report in India is Indian Law Reports. We see Supreme Court cases, SCC, right? So Supreme Court reporter. So there may be something which the court publishes, which is like coming from the authorities, that's nothing but official report. And there may be something which is coming from a publisher like AIR, All India Reporter, right? It might be coming from a different publisher. When we talk about publishers, because they need to publish it quickly so that more and more people buy from them, they publish it quickly. But authorities, it does not matter that much because they are having other work also. They are not simply a publisher, so its process is usually a bit slower. They take a little time to publish it as compared to regular publishers that we have for law reports. Okay, non-official reports, they are privately published law reports. These days, non-official reports are often favored over official reports due to speedy publication. Quickly they publish because publication is what their main area of work is. However, since they are privately published, they may charge a high fee for providing their services. Moreover, non-official reports tend to be repetitive. That is, they may undermine the purpose of law report, which is to provide information on new precedent. Sometimes you might see that, okay, they are, like publishing the information. Some things might be repetitive or something like that also, because they focus on publishing it quickly to make it available for the public. Okay, so official is something which is coming from the authorities or coming from the department itself. Non-official is something which is coming from outside publishers.
Ma'am, but like importance should be given more for official reports, ma'am, or private reports?
It depends
Like,
on like what you want to purchase actually, because ultimately the same judgment only would be provided. So while buying, people would prefer the ones which are easily available. Like if I want to refer 2022 cases, I would be waiting for it, right? That who is publishing, whoever is publishing first, I would prefer that publisher's report only, because I need to quickly refer to those cases. So based on that, usually preference is fixed. That's why we see non-officials are more preferred. You would see in your college library and all, non-official reports would be preferred over there.
okay, ma'am. Okay, got it.
Okay, on the basis of geographical context, we have all India reports. So these reports are official or non-official, accumulate and publish precedents from across the states. Such reports will contain precedents set by Supreme Court, High Court of Madras or High Court of Maharashtra and so on. All India reports we see for different places also. All India report is an example of non-official or non-official all India report, while Indian law reports would be an example of official law reports. So all India law reports would be the non-official covering all the different courts, but Indian law reports is official one publishing the cases of Supreme Court. Then we have state specific reports also, because high courts, for high courts, right, we have state specific reports also. That's why we are saying based on geography, this classification is. These reports are confined to a particular state only. They publish precedents set only by that particular state's high court. For example, Allahabad Weekly Reporter, it's non-official. ILR Patna, it is official. There are also, okay, Indian law report Patna, it is official. There are also certain special law reports which are published keeping in mind particular legal field or aspect. These law reports accumulate information regarding one particular issue or one particular field, like labor law, company law, etc. Okay, same ways you would see in income tax reports, labor law journal. So if you are studying one particular area, maybe you are looking for labor law cases, maybe you are specialized in tax, there you can only purchase these reports. Okay, so if you see one office which is dealing with income tax, probably they would subscribe for these reporters. Okay, if there is one organization working on labor law, they would subscribe for this one.
Okay.
Okay, so like that we have different types of law reports that are available.